everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you guys along with me on a shop with me to look at Christmas decor at Hobby Lobby, and then I will share with you guys everything that I got. It is out early and it is going fast. So let's get started. Since Hobby Lobby has such a huge collection for Christmas, and I've got a lot of items to share with you all, I'm just going to give you a quick look at some of the items that caught my eye that I didn't end up purchasing. There's just so much great stuff there this year that I couldn't possibly show everything they have in store in one video. So we are back. Last week I sent out a poll on my community page here on YouTube asking you guys if you wanted to see any Christmas yet, because one of the things that I have noticed, especially at Hobby Lobby, is that a lot of it is out and Hobby Lobby is already 50% off. There are things that I've purchased that when I went back today were not there. And even when I found it originally, there were slim pickings. Hobby Lobby has a lot of great items, and I would say there's about 60 to 70% of their entire collection that's already out. The main thing that I noticed that wasn't really out yet was wall decor. They didn't have hardly any wall decor out. But for most everything else, they at least had some, if not all of it, already out on display. And I've gone to a couple of different Hobby Lobbies to pick up some of the things that I've been looking for, and both were this way. That's saying something, because here in Washington State where I live, we tend to not have this kind of stuff out this early. I think because last year everything was out so late. It was November and they were still putting out a lot of their Christmas decor. They just didn't have a lot of it out as early as they usually did, that, you know, everybody talked about it. I know I talked about it here on the channel. Everybody was mentioning how, you know, where's all the stuff at Hobby Lobby? It's out really late. And I think they took that to heart, and now everything's coming out, I would say earlier even than what it usually is. If you wait until November, at least for Hobby Lobby, you're probably going to be disappointed, because some of the most popular items I guarantee will be gone, because they kind of already are. So let's get started. What a great positive note to start out on. So before we get into the individual decor pieces, which I have quite a bit because I am doing a little mini refresh of my Christmas decor, going in a little bit of a different direction, I just want to take a second to welcome you guys to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. My name is Amanda. I am a stay-at-home mom to two little boys who are 5 and 2, though by the time this video comes out, my older son will have had his birthday, so actually, I think it's coming out on his birthday. So he will be 6, and so I will have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. I love sharing home decorating and homemaking videos with you guys. So if that is what you enjoy too, please consider subscribing and don't forget to ring the notification bell. I have so much decorating content coming up for you guys here, and you will not want to miss it. So we're going to start with an item that I've actually shown in a previous video, but since it is from Hobby Lobby and we're talking about Hobby Lobby Christmas decor, I'm going to bring it up again just in case you're new to my channel. or you happen to have missed that video. And that is this little cedar tree in a pot. I actually have two of these. This is a small one, and then I have the medium-sized one. I almost got the large one too, but I really can't justify it because I'm going to be using these indoors, and the big one I think is a little too big for my bedroom, which is where these are going to go. On my main floor, I do a lot of flocking, but upstairs in the bedroom, there is no flocking at all. And so these are going to go so beautifully up there with the greenery that we use. These cedar, so it's a cedar look. This is actually a plastic pot, I think. It's not real metal, but it's meant to look like a dark galvanized metal. It is gorgeous. This smaller one is 16. You can get it for 8. And this bigger one, this medium-sized one is 28, so you can get that for 14. The biggest one is 40, so 50% off, that would be 20, just in case you were wondering. But these I think are going to be really popular, but this is probably something they're going to have a lot of stock of. They tend to have a lot more stock of their greenery trees and things like that, but I have not seen a ton of them in stores recently. When I first saw it about a month ago, when I first purchased it, there were quite a few of them, but I do expect these to be popular because they really give off that same look as those Real Touch Norfolk pine garlands that you can get from Kirkland's or A Floral that are super, super popular and sell out all the time. So if you want these, I recommend grabbing them. So one of the things that I really focused on in my Christmas decor buying this year is getting picks for my Christmas tree. A couple of years ago, I got a brand new tree. It is a gorgeous flocked King of Christmas tree. It's stunning, but I only used ornaments and ribbon on it the past 2 years, just for budgetary reasons. So this year, I went ham on getting picks for it, which is perfect timing because I am updating my Christmas look, I guess would be the best way to put it. I've really gone with a winter wonderland type theme in my house. I've stayed away from reds and phased out a lot of the ones that I've already had. And last year I used a lot of black and white and green and black buffalo check. I used a lot of elements in the house that looked like I was bringing the outside in. I really want to continue using a lot of those natural elements, but I really want to elevate the look a little bit. So I've changed my color scheme slightly. I'm still going to be leaning into the greens and plaids, maybe not necessarily buffalo check all the time. I can't get rid of everything buffalo check because that would be getting rid of almost everything that I have. I won't be getting rid of all of the buffalo check, but I'm still going to be leaning into the greens and the blacks, but I'm going to be adding a little bit of champagne gold and a lot of velvet textures to kind of elevate it all a little bit, give it a little bit more of a luxe feel without going too overboard and still keeping a little bit of a winter wonderland vibe. This year is the perfect year to be doing that because Hobby Lobby has some great picks for that, and my favorite ones that I've had my eye on for a while since I knew they were going to come out with them are these little velvet balls, I guess. They are so cute. They come in so many different colors. I got the black and then this beautiful neutral champagne-y brown. I wouldn't call it a golden brown. It's definitely more of a champagne or like a beige, but they are so pretty. I got 5 of these and 4 of these. They are $4 each, so each one was $2, but they are stunning. They're going to go all in my Christmas tree. I am so excited for these. I also wanted to add a little bit more of a natural element to the tree. I got these flocked pine cone picks to put in there just for a little pop of pine cone. I only got 2 of these because these are a little bit more expensive. These are $7, so they were $3.50 each. This flocking on it, though, is pretty good. I don't think this is the kind of flocking that is going to come off. It almost looks, because it's kind of spiky, it almost looks like it's got like a frozen look to it. So I got 2 of these. Now I don't know if these are going to go on the tree or in a garland. I don't know where exactly they are going to go, but I love the look of them. I think they had these last year, but I don't know. But I got about 3 of these little bell picks. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna put these in the tree or in a garland, but I love this muted golden color. This was $6, so I got these for $3. Like I said, I got 3 of these. They do have, right now, they have something that's kind of keeping them together. So they're definitely not gonna look like this forever. But because I haven't taken those apart yet, I don't feel like doing it right now. I have not yet figured out how they're gonna lay. So they may end up just laying like in a bunch. And I may want to do a bunch more like in a garland on the top of our headboard or something like that. The last pick that I got were these little black, I guess they're supposed to be berries. These are $3 each, so this was $1.50. I got 3 of these. These will probably go in an arrangement with some other florals. But I think they look so interesting. I don't know if they're supposed to be balls or if they're supposed to be berries. I'll have to look it up online. Let's see what it says. They call it berries. They call it a matte blackberry spread. So these are supposed to be berries, even though they look very round for berries. They look like the kind of berries you should not eat. But I think they're so interesting and so unique, and it's gonna go great with that black, with the black touches that I wanna add. We are gonna move on to the ornaments. And this first set of ornaments that I'm gonna share with you guys are these black flocked ornaments. These are popular. And you don't need me to tell you that, because if you go to your local Hobby Lobby, these are gonna be hard to find in any color. These come in black, a white, and I think 2 different shades of brown. These are the smaller size, and there's also a bigger size that comes in a pack of 4. This is $12, so I got it for $6. But they are the flocking. I probably shouldn't open them. Probably shouldn't open them right now, but I really want to. I mean, it has that black, there we go, black velvety look. I mean, technically they're considered flocked. I think that's how they would, what they would call them. And they've got this beautiful kind of like rustic coppery bronze up at the top. But they're just, you know, simple orbs. But they're just gorgeous. And I love that velvet look is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm obsessed with these. I kind of wish I had gotten another set, because now that I can't find it is exactly when you're like, oh, I should have gotten another one. They're gonna go fast, my friends. They've already gone fast. I could not find a single color in a single size. There were none of these there. And when I picked these up, this was one of 4 boxes in any color that they had in any size. I think they had this size, they had another box of this, they had a box of the bigger brown, they had a box of this, maybe they had 5 boxes, a box of the smaller white, and then a box of the bigger black. I think they have more black than any of the other colors, which is perfect for me. I know not for everybody, but they're gonna be hard to find. If you want them and you see them, $6, it's basically $1 an ornament. If you want them and you happen to see them when you go to Hobby Lobby, like, don't go to Hobby Lobby and not check for these if you want them, because they may not be there if you decide to wait. And I don't want to be the one to make everybody panic, because I think that's probably worse. I just wanted to let you guys know, because I have been on the other end where I didn't always have a lot of opportunity to go. I was working and I would wait until November to go get the things that I wanted, and then they were not there. And then I was sad. And I don't want that to happen to you. So if you happen to be in Hobby Lobby, just check if you want it. And if it's there, grab it, because you might end up being one of the lucky ones. Not everybody who wants it is going to get it this year. And that's just the reality of this situation. I want more of them. I don't think I'm going to get more of them, because I was silly and I waited. I thought, oh, I'll just come back and get another set another time. They're gone. Hopefully they are not gone from your location. I did get some other ornaments, some of their standard ornaments. I got it in this beautiful little champagne gold color, and of course the black. I use these mostly for filler. These are gonna get used in dough bowls. These are gonna get used in my lanterns outside of my front porch. These are gonna get used in whatever filler situation I feel like using them in. That's what I use them mostly. I'm sure a couple of maybe the matte black ones might end up on my tree, or like the matte ones of either color might end up on my tree. But for the most part, I am going to put these in filler. These are about $16 each. So I got them for $8 each. They also come in a bigger size, which is a little bit more expensive, but I like the smaller version. You get more in them anyway. We are moving into kind of the tabletop decor. I've got a few different pieces for that. And the first thing I got were these fun wooden snowflakes. I love the natural look of them. They have snowflakes in every color imaginable this year. Whatever theme you go with, there's probably a snowflake to match. I have a smaller than this white one from like 3 or 4 years ago. But they're coming in all different sizes, all different colors now. I think these are gonna look so cute on one of my shelf back here, or even like on top of my piano. So I think they're gonna look really cute. My plan is to have them go together. This smaller one is 6, got it for 3. And the medium, this is actually a medium-sized one, I think, is $8, and I got it for 4. Make sure if you guys like what you are seeing that you give this video a thumbs up. It really does so much to help support my channel and just sends this video out to anyone else who might be interested. It also lets YouTube know the kind of videos that you like as well. So it helps not just me, but also you. The next thing I got were these 2 rustic looking wooden deer. They're kind of, I wouldn't say whitewashed, maybe a gray wash. I don't even know if it says. They're very similar in size. One is slightly smaller or shorter. This one's taller. It's just because it's got a foot. I don't know, a foot up, and this one's standing up straight. I don't know if I'm going to put them together because they're a little bit similar in size, or if I will put them in separate areas. I think it might be cool to kind of tie together different areas of my main living space, the kitchen and the dining room or the entryway, by separating them a little bit, but we'll see what I end up doing. I don't know. That's the fun of decorating. You kind of never know what you're going to do until you do it. But these are both the same price. They are $29. So they would be $14.50 half off. I love the rustic look of them. I saw today some beautiful flocked reindeer too, in like a black flocking similar to the ornaments. I think those are going to be really popular too. But the reason why I did not get them is because I think eventually they will go out of style. And I do not want to spend that kind of money on something that I am not sure I will want to have in about 3 or 4 or 5 years. These, I mean, if I want to do something with like velvet on them, I can put like little velvet bows on around the neck or something, but they will go with any style that I want because they're basically just wood. So they will be timeless. They will last me a long time. If I'm going to be spending $29 for 2 of these, I want to make sure that I'm going to be using them for a while, because that's quite a bit to drop on a piece of decor for me personally. But for now, and I think for most of us, that's quite a bit. And then the next items I wanted to share with you, I've gotten a lot of pairs of things, are these 2 trees. I know I said I was going with a lot of champagne gold, and these actually have silver detailing on them. But the silver detailing kind of reminds me of snow, which is why I wanted them. And I wasn't a big fan of the ones that had gold detailing on it. Wasn't the right kind of gold. It was a little bit too bright gold, and I don't think it had 2 sizes, and I really wanted 2 sizes. These kind of trees at Hobby Lobby go really fast. This is the first year I have been able to find the ones that I wanted in multiple sizes, because they've sold out really fast. They just don't keep a lot of these in stock, because the kind of these figurine type Christmas trees, no matter where you go, they're very popular. So if you like it, grab them. So this one is $8, got it for 4, and this one is $13, got it for 7. No, got it for 6.5. I had to think there. Is it 7? No, doing my math wrong. And then finally, I got this beautiful walnut nutcracker. I have never decorated with a nutcracker before. I'm not really into most nutcrackers, believe it or not. My mom loves a good nutcracker. She'll love this. But I love this because it is plain and simple. I don't have to worry about whether the colors match. This will always go in my decor. And I got more of the traditional type with the scepter. They did have a drummer that I saw, but this is the one that I liked the best. I only saw big ones. I don't know if they're going to come out with smaller ones in this brown stain, but this is going to look gorgeous here in my home surrounded by like greenery and stuff. I think it's going to look beautiful. I love the rustic look of him. He was $22 and I got him for $11. I also got these bottle brush trees. You can never have enough bottle brush trees. I love using these in my tiered tray. These are just the standard green, standard dark green. $6 got them for 3. They're 6 inches tall. They do not have, I don't think, glitter on them. If they do, they have very little. They have just a little bit of glitter, but nothing too much. So I'm not a big glitter person. I know glitter is very popular for Halloween and for Christmas, but glitter gets everywhere. And I spent many years as a teacher, and so glitter fills my nightmares. The other 2 items that I got are just filler type items that I'm going to be using. I got these craft cinnamon sticks. I'm going to be using these on my tiered trays to fill like my little espresso cups or like little pitchers or whatever, mini pitchers and things like that. So these are going to be used on my tiered trays or on my coffee bar. I don't want to use real food grade cinnamon sticks because those are expensive and I want to use them. I make wassail 2 to 3 times every winter and fall, and so I want to be using my cinnamon sticks for my wassail, not as decor. These are not intended for food use, therefore they are cheaper. These are $6. I got all these for 3. I could probably use these at about 3 different spots. And then I've been looking for these for years, but every time I was ready to get them, they were out. They are out of these randomly at my local Hobby Lobby. These are $10, got it for 5, but these are gonna go perfect, for instance, I think I'm gonna put them in that little basket back here, along with maybe a piece of greenery. I just love the look of white birch logs, and these are perfect. I don't want really big long ones because I don't have like a big long pot or planter or anything like that to put those in, even though I love them. And I don't have a mantle or a fireplace that would look really cool by. But these will work really perfectly in like a bowl or that basket like I mentioned. I'm really excited for these. I'm shocked by how hard these have been to find, these 6-piece birch mini logs. Harder than it should be, I think. But I haven't found them the last couple of years. Maybe I'm just not going to the right locations. I'm covered in birch bark now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments which item that I showed you guys today that you liked the best. And if you do a completely different theme for Christmas than I do, please let me know down there as well. I love hearing all the different things that you guys do because there's so many options for fun Christmas decor. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.